Welcome guys to another trade review. So basically I was going short because we have this whole nice movement during the opening range which I outlined during my trade, during my work. It's okay. It's pretty good. And then right now I'm going short because we have a short-term high taken right here. And price just seems like it's finding difficulty to trade higher because if it wanted to trade higher, it would have done so after this, but turns out that price even failed to reach the new day opening gap. So this 1050 macro, this right here, this is what I want to mention is I was looking at it here doing 1050 because I hesitated, that is why. Yeah, I just missed the trade, but it's okay. I traded with a continuation because it did have a fair gap right here, so just traded it. And ultimate draw is the old new way opening gap, along with all these first presented fair gap as well as these lows, the opening range low. And at first that was very nice reaction, and I want to see prices continue lower. If lowest hanging fruit would be this 160 level. But anyways, I was looking at, yes, inversion fair gap, because why? Like I said, if price wanted to trade higher, price would have used this to trade higher towards here, but instead price took out the short-term high, then melts lower during 1050 macro. This was the low risk entry. Right now I'm entering with a continuation pattern, fair value gap, and pre-market, intermarket looks okay so far. So just managing my risk because I see that ES was not doing the same thing as the hashtag, so that for me is a signal to exercise more cautious trade management. Right now, just looking at the confluence we have here, the new day opening gap, 8th of July, new day opening gap. Yes, yes, nice expansion right there. And yes, we hit our lowest hanging fruit objective, which is the 160. Looking back right now, definitely I said it just now, lowest hanging fruit will be there. Definitely I'll take something there. I'll just close the position right there and just move to sidelines and have a free ride. Yes. But I was just looking whether we have a more expansion, because one, if this price close below the new day opening gap, that would be a nice sign, and it did not do so right there. So here right now I'm being more cautious already, but just looking at ES, whether ES does show us some continuation, because dollar is trading pretty nicely for a bearish market. And turns out that, yes, I was just looking at that CB for ES, and turns out that market was doing something that I don't like. And like I said before, never lose the plot. So what I did was manage the trade, manage my loss. Cause if we were really in a efficient market, if we really were in a sell program, price need not trade back to the upper quadrant or to the midpoint of the fair value gap I use for entry, because this will act as a fair value gap. That is a breakaway gap, breaking away from this 1050 macro, breaking away from this inversion fair value gap, breaking away from all this time distortion. And yeah, turns out price is just doing something that is not favorable for my position. Yep. So just outlining the last line of defense, and clearly ES was just showing that it's going to turn, so done. And yeah, just typing that, yeah, I hesitated during here this trade, and this trade also is actually aligns with the daily suspension block. Yep. And this whole trade idea, this whole trade, actually this whole movement right here, I did outline it beforehand at work. Like I said, if you are curious, Benjamin, just refer back to your Google Note. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so it's a loss. It is what it is. You can see no trade was done after that. Because, and that's just exactly why you have to manage your trade, because when I know that it's the trade loses probably it's likely to turn on me, I shift my stop loss. I manage my stop loss to manage risk, because no, you don't have to take a full stop out when you know that you're offside, right? So yeah, so the continuation did work, but you were greedy. You were greedy, so you was expecting to be right, and you did not take it off at the lowest hanging fruit objectives. But it's okay. It's just a small cut. It's just a small loss. And right now, I think I can say, give me the right market condition. I'll make it back within a few trades. Yes, I am another step closer to where I'm supposed to be. This is beautiful. This whole trip was so nice. Okay, the fact that you outlined this. Oh, so the whole lesson for this trade is, don't hesitate. Don't doubt your analyst. The moment you doubt your analyst, you're looking for a loss already. The moment you doubt your analyst. We don't want to doubt our analyst. We want to doubt our gambler. We want to put him at bay. We don't want him to run the wheels, right? So, yeah, that's it for this trade.